ever, suddenly have a clarity and a validity and a presence that they did not have before, even if they still sound the same or come from the same vocabulary. We have an example of this in the extract from Tiepolo's Hound included in the invitation to tonight's event. They stroll on Sundays down Dronigan Street until the street stops at the blue gusting harbour, where, like commas in a shop ledger, gulls tick the lined waves. Like commas, gulls tick the lined waves. We see the comma, that quirky, funny-looking mark which has been with us for centuries, in a new light. There is a freshness in the image that catches us by surprise. The comma becomes almost magical. Of this, the ability to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary, Mr. Walcott says, and that is what is the greatness, and it is a gift, actually. I think it is special, and I think I am brave enough to say, almost a divine gift, that illumination can happen with the simplicity of what we are given. The gift of illumination is intermixed at times with a sense of humor that is typically West Indian. It is wry, ironic, self-mocking. In a New Yorker article, he tells a story of a revolution in Trinidad in 1970, noting that right after it failed, everybody said, "Shoot those criminals, hang them." The government held a long, expensive trial, but the final judgment was suspended because Carnival had begun. By the time it ended, the whole affair had started to bore the Trinidadians so much that public sentiment had changed to, well, give the boys a break. So you have a whole country with not only compassion, but a kind of shrug concerning a very serious political matter. Culture is privileged over politics and the rule of law, and the appreciation of what Swithin Wilmot has described as an anarchic quality endemic to West Indian society is readily discerned. Mr. Walcott's humour is at times much more than wry, as the students here tonight who have read Dream on Monkey Mountain can attest. There are sections in the play where the humour is outrageous, the irreverence unmistakable. Unmistakable, too, is Mr. Walcott's commitment to the Caribbean. In essays and poetry, Mr. Walcott has shared his vision of the Caribbean as a place that, despite the brutalities of its history, offers opportunity for the creation of something new and wonderful. His muse is the Caribbean. It is this that informs his work and underscores his commitment to writing about home at home, whether St. Lucia, Grenada, Jamaica, Trinidad. Of the relationship between his art and home, he remarks, "I've always found it necessary to a Caribbean artist to remain rather than to go somewhere else. I just have a feeling that if the location of your gift is specific in terms of where you are, that if the tendency is to finally abandon where you are from, then in a way you've denied it your gift. It is a matter of where you belong." Mr. Walcott belongs to the Caribbean. He is rooted in it. He cares passionately about it. Hence the anger expressed in his Nobel acceptance speech at the degradation, the desecration of the land. A future of polluted marinas and land deals negotiated by ministers, all conducted to the music of happy hour and the rictus of a smile. He has more to say on the betrayal of trust in chapter 19 of Another Life, when he excoriates governments and other institutions, so much so that the chapter is described by Mark McWatt as the finest piece of poetic invective in West Indian literature. That Mr. Walcott is a man of decided opinions is clear. He is frequently controversial. We remind